And other days I'm just a lucky buck. As cold iron rails leave old mossy trails through the countryside. The crow and the bean field are my best friends, but boy, I need a hug. 'Cause my heart stops without you. There's something about you that makes me feel alive. If the green left the grass on the other side,
I would make like a tree and leave.
but if I reached for your hand, would your eyes get wide?
Who knew the other side could be so green? Don't remind me, I'm a chickadee in love with the sky. But that's clearly not a lot to crow about. 'Cause when the stars silhouette me, I'm scared they'll forget me and flicker out. I taste honey, but I haven't seen the hive. Yeah, I didn't look, I didn't even try. But still my heart stops without you. 'Cause there's something about you that makes me feel alive.
If the green left the grass on the other side,
I would make like a tree and leave.
but if I reached for your hand, would your eyes get wide?
Who knew the other side could be so green?
We are honey and the bee. Backyard of butterflies surrounded me.
I fell in love with you, like bees to honey.
So let's up and leave the weeping to the willow tree.
And pour our tears in the sea.
I swear there's a lot of vegetables out there that crop up for air. And yet I never thought that we were two peas in a pod, till you suddenly bloomed and I knew that I'd always love you.
Oh, I'll always love you too.
If the green left the grass on the other side,
I would make like a tree and leave.
but if I reached for your hand, would your eyes get wide?
Who knew the other side could be so green?
If the green left the grass on the other side,
I would make like a tree and leave.
but if I reached for your hand, would your eyes get wide?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Dwarika. I'm here to introduce the speeches for tonight. So first up, I'd like to request that the parents of the bride and groom come up and say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all friends. Thank you very much. Everybody come here. I'm very happy tonight. I got many things to say from my heart. However, English is my second language. This is not funny. This is true. Okay, I like to speak the Mandarin. Okay, for all friends. 27年前 ，OK， 我跟小新我们有了我们的眼珠子，明明，后来又跟我们一起来到了，从小啊，来到之前从小有爷爷奶奶、姥姥姥爷和我们的看护，所以说明明是有一个特别美好的童年，跟我们一起来到澳洲，有那么多叔叔阿姨关怀跟支持，有我跟小新的共同努力，终于把孩子培养成人。今天我很激动，从 从那个童年到少年，到上学，到成年，到今天，终于结婚了。这是我们俩的一个对孩子的一个使命的一个，终于是完成了，啊，然后呢，又非常非常的高兴的是，我有一个好女婿，阳光，我也非常感谢我的亲家，你们培养了这么好的一个女婿。从今天起，我不但有了一个女儿，我还有了一个儿子。但是你们从今天起，不但有了一个儿子，也有一个女儿。然后，所以说，变成了3个家庭，变成了1个家庭。以后就是说，像一些俗套的话，什么，因为他们俩都是特别好的孩子，什么孝敬父母，什么这条话我不需要说的。我只是说，你们俩幸福，你们俩快乐，就是我们4个人的快乐，和我们4个人的从发自内心的期望。再一次谢谢我的亲家，
Thank you.
谢谢所有的朋友啊，从远道来的朋友，还有这些朋友，谢谢大伙儿。
Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, thank you for being here tonight to celebrate the wedding of Nick and Smin. Firstly, I would like to thank Ms. and Mrs. Lu, Smin's parents. Thank you so much for accepting Nick as a new member of family. My family and myself would like to thank you both for giving us such a beautiful and kind daughter. I promise you, we will look after her, love her. We also would like to take this opportunity to thank you both for the care and the support during the last few years. Last January, my mom was very ill. She has to admit to intensive care in the hospital. Smin and Nick gave up their long-prepared holiday, stay in the hospital, look after grandma. One day in the hospital, my mom held Nick's hand, confronted him. Her last wishes was wanted to see them together forever. Certainly, my mother was happy over her last few weeks with the happiness her grandchildren given her. Nick and Smin, you loved your grandma loved you. Today, you did keep your promise. Thank you. To Nick and Smin, I wish that you would love and care for each other, and more important, that you are and will be the best friends for life. To our families and dear friends, I sincerely thank you all who come here tonight to share the happiness with Nick and Smin and both families. Thanks to the people who help us preparing today and tonight's events. Now, please, would you raise your glasses to a wonderful life? Cheers. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, family, relatives, in-laws, outlaws, friends and friends of friends, welcome to our wedding. On behalf of my wife and I, we'd like to thank you. We'd like to thank you for coming here today and sharing our special day with us. There are times when it's good to be surrounded by people who are important to you, and this is one of those occasions. We hope that you're enjoying it every much as we are. And we'd like to thank you for your kind wishes, cards, presents, and support. More people have helped shape tonight than I can possibly thank in this speech. And to those not mentioned by name, please be assured that Simming and I are very grateful. Gia and Cynthia, thank you not only for your help with this evening and your kindness, but also for giving me your very beautiful daughter. I will treasure her for a lifetime. I genuinely appreciate the way you've opened up your home and your lives to me. Thank you for accepting me as part of your family. I am honoured to be able to call such a special couple my in-laws. I would like to thank my mum and dad for putting up with me today and over the years. Thank you for your love, your support, and your patience. Most of all, thank you for giving me such a wonderful start in life. My next thanks goes to the Maid of Honour, Naima. We really could not have done tonight without you, and thank you, our heartfelt thank yous. And the bridesmaids, you are all looking fantastic today, and a great help in keeping Simming sane this morning. Also, I'm told. To my best man, Jacob, thinking back, I can't believe how much random stuff that we've done together, how much we've laughed at the same silly things, and how unfortunate it is that we found these lovely women before we found each other. Special thanks goes out to Doobie. Doobie, hi, this is about you. Special thanks goes out to Doobie for emceeing like a pro, even though it was super last minute, that we told her about the fact that she's doing it. Literally on the way here. And thank you, Digo, for helping out at the ceremony. And finally, to my beautiful wife. It's so weird. I really have to get used to saying that one. Ever since the first day we kissed, I have not been able to stop thinking about you. And I'm the happiest when we're together. I can't believe my luck that you're mine. You are as beautiful as you are smart and as you are funny. And although sometimes we can be stubborn fools, I look forward to being old stubborn fools together with you. I love you.
尊敬的叔叔、阿姨和各位朋友们，在今天这个难忘的幸福时刻，我从内心感到无比的激动、无比的幸福，更无比的难忘。今天我和阳光结婚了，叔叔阿姨和知心的朋友远道而来参加我俩的婚礼，给我们今天的婚礼带来了欢乐，带来了喜悦，带来了真诚的祝福。在这里，我跟阳光谢谢大家。借此机会，让我们俩再一次真诚地感谢我们的父母，把我们养育成人，感谢各位叔叔阿姨朋友们的祝福，再次感谢爸爸妈妈给予我们所有的爱，我俩会永远深深的相爱，通过我俩共同努力，创造更美满幸福的家庭。最后，请大家一起跟我们分享这个幸福欢乐的夜晚，大家万事如意，身体健康。
So our next speech for the night will be from the beautiful Maid of Honour tonight, Miss Naima.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Naima, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a longtime friend of the beautiful couple, and tonight a very humbled matron of honour. Humbled to be able to share in this very special moment with Simming and Nick. It's not every day that you get to witness your two very best friends get married. I've known Simming since we were a couple of medical students who spent our time shopping for ridiculous sales found only at the Myer in Ballarat, sharing downloaded textbooks and practicing Oskies on each other while living off cup of soup noodles. Okay, who am I kidding? That was just Simming. Truthfully, I was a little bit intimidated when I met her at first. I mean, she was this beautiful, poised, super intelligent girl who seemed to have her life together at the age of 21. I was still figuring out how to do one of those three things. Over the years, I have come to appreciate her many other qualities, and that I still haven't managed to figure out how to do any of those things. Simming is the best friend a girl could ask for. She has a kind, generous nature, is unconditionally loving, and fiercely loyal to those she holds dear. She has the ability to make anyone feel special by just being around them. She has always been there for me through many ups and downs, and has inspired me to be the best that I can be. Nick, on the other hand, has always inspired me to be better than he is in the kitchen, and finally cook something that he can't. That day hasn't and probably will never arrive. As you can guess, Nick and I are also very close, and I have always felt endearingly about him. He is a real gentleman and an exceptional friend. I really can't express the happiness I felt the day I learned that two people who meant so much to me had found each other. I've been fortunate enough to watch their love blossom over the years, and I can truly say that there are no two people more perfect for each other than Nick and Simming. For those of you who today feel the same way, I ask that you now please raise your glass to the bride and groom, the new Mr. and Mrs. Yang. May their fairy tale never end. Congratulations. Thank you.
I'd now like to call upon the best man, Mr. Jacob.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jacob, and I have the honour of being Nick's best man on this most delightful of days. Before I start, I'd just like to say one quick word about the bridesmaids. Wow. All three of you look absolutely radiant this evening and make us poor groomsmen look dire by comparison. So, I'd like to thank you for raising the standard of the wedding party as a whole. So, to the bridesmaids. I'd also like to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate Nick and Simming's wedding. I know that the bride and groom are thrilled to have each and every one of you here, although I feel this speech might have been slightly less stressful without an audience. I've known both Nick and Simming for 3 years now, ever since I moved to Ballarat to start working with them at the Ballarat Hospital. In fact, I'd give credit to Simming for introducing me to Nick. On our first day of orientation, Nick, in typical fashion, invited all the junior doctors over to his place for drinks, games, and to get to know each other. This sounded like an excellent plan until I realised that Nick, immediately after announcing his grand idea, had become distracted and wandered off, furnishing no details of where, when, or how this party was taking place. Enter Simming. She quietly told me their address, gave me an approximate time for arrival, and made Nick's dreams of a party a reality. So for the following 3 years of shenanigans, Simming has no one but herself to blame. Over the last 3 years, Nick and I have bonded over many things, one of the big ones being food. In fact, our first time hanging out involved Nick asking me if I was hungry. I said yes, because I always am, and we proceeded to eat an entire turkey, marrow and all. It was then that we knew we were destined for best friendship. And, conveniently, Nick is a fantastic chef, which I think has been mentioned once or twice earlier. Over the years, I've eaten his steaks, soups, noodles, stir-fries, an incalculable amount of hot pot and an entire herd of lamb. In fact, those of you who know Nick well will know that he's perpetually worried that his guests won't have enough food to eat. This to the point of last year purchasing 3 kilograms of prawns for Christmas to share between just 2 people. Oh, 5 kilograms of prawns, my apologies. But this is just Nick being Nick. Kind, considerate, and generous to a fault. He also has the distinction of being handsome, smart, funny, a fantastic doctor, and the only man who I'd trust to give me fashion advice. Over the last few years, I've spent thousands of hours with Nick in conversation, laughter, watching German YouTube and Indonesian movies, failing spectacularly at DIY projects, and discussing the deep issues of life. And over the past 3 years, I've watched my best friend grow with simming. In all that time, I've never heard Nick be anything but admiring of simming, and never show her anything but unconditional consideration, loyalty, devotion, and love. Though I claim the title of best man for today, Nick is by far the better man than I. But I still count Nick the lucky one. Simming. I've gotten to know you very well over the last 3 years too, and I'm glad that Nick has found someone as incredible as you to share his life with. You're beautiful and intelligent, funny and compassionate, a fantastic friend and a wonderful person. In fact, I can confidently say that you are the only person in the world that I believe deserves to be with Nick more than I. So to Simming, who this evening looks stunning, and to Nick, who this evening looks stunned, I would like to offer up a final sentiment. To see you married today is a feeling beyond words, and I think I speak for everyone here when I say a heartfelt congratulations. I know your life together will be full of love, laughter, happiness, and best friendship, and I wish you nothing but joy. So everyone, please charge your glasses. A final toast to Nick and Simming.
Thank you, Jacob, for your kind words that also sounded a little bit jealous. So, for as long as I've known Simming, I've known her to be quite an elegant, graceful, beautiful woman. Nick, not so much. But I'd like to invite you all to celebrate their first dance as husband and wife.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, and maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. So baby, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under